Hi guys, welcome to this special episode of Dollar Tree DIY Time with yours truly, MissPlanIt. So glad you could join us. We want to thank our sponsors at Dollar Tree for supporting us and bringing you this wonderful tutorial this week. So let's talk about this week's project. It hits real close to home. How close, you say? Well, this is directly off of my kitchen table. So this is a centerpiece that I've used on several different occasions with, very little variation changes because, I like to change things up. But the most important thing I want you to know is everything I use to create this Simply Succulent Centerpiece came from the Dollar Tree. I know, the Dollar Tree. Every time I use this centerpiece for either a girls' night or a family celebration of some kind, at least a dozen to 24 people ask me, where did I buy it from? And I constantly, and these are people who know me, they know I make everything, but I'm constantly telling them, didn't buy it, made it, and in this case, completely from Dollar Tree supplies. So I'm gonna show you guys just how to make it. I'm not gonna tell you the cost right off because I want you to be shocked. So I'll tell you the cost as we get started. So let's go, guys, with this week's episode of Simply Succulent Dollar Tree DIY Time with MissPlanIt. Let's go. So the first step in our centerpiece is I'm going to show you how to create the hurricane lamps. So you're using a 7-inch vase, you're going to use some nautical rope and just start it at the very bottom of the vase and wrap it around, adding hot glue every now and then. You don't need a whole lot of hot glue, guys, because once you get that bottom row started, it's very simple. Get to the top, glue it down, presto changeo, you've started your hurricane lamp. So after that, it's time to add the rocks. Now I add 1 bag of river rock, making it about 2.5 inches below the rim. And you'll see why, because once we add the rocks, we want to add the 2 3/4 inch pillar candle, but we want to make sure that the wick is still inside the actual vase. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a 9-inch hurricane lamp to our centerpiece. We're going to use the same exact steps that we used for the 7-inch hurricane lamp. The difference in this one is going to come in that we're not going to add the nautical rope to the base, although you could, it's completely up to you. But we are going to place it on a pedestal. That is a trick that I used to add dimension and depth to it. When you have everything one height, it can tend to take away from the details of it. But when somebody's eye has to travel up and down, it really allows them to take in the details of your centerpiece. So to create the pedestal, we're just going to use a floral foam cap, and we're going to add a little dab of hot glue, start our ribbon. Remember, same thing, you don't need a lot of glue. Once you start that bottom row, everything will just fall right on top, no problem. So you're going to create that, wrap it around, just be a little patient with it, and let the glue set for a minute before you start wrapping it. Once that pedestal is done, you will see how just simply placing our hurricane lamp on a pedestal just adds dimension and interest. So each one of these hurricane lamps cost $4 to make. Yes, just $4. So to use 3 of them would be $12. Now I've had dinner parties where I have used nothing but the hurricanes, and I've just alternated the heights all the way down a table. Now onto our beautiful bowl of succulent plants. These are from the Dollar Tree. They come in a little bitty pot and I just dismantle them. So we're gonna repurpose them. So you're just gonna pull it out of the little bitty pot it comes in, and that's 3 succulents. We have some tea lights we're gonna use, and we're gonna also repurpose a bamboo wind chime. We're just gonna take it apart and use it. And finally, we're gonna use this plastic terrarium bowl. The wonderful things about these plastic terrarium bowls is that they look like glass. You cannot tell the difference. I promise you, you can't. So let's go ahead and put this together. Next, we're gonna go ahead and I call bury or place 3 tea lights inside the rock. You don't want to be able to see the silver rim if you can at all help it. So you kind of stick them kind of deep in there, but you want to make sure that the wicks are on the outside. Also, make sure you place it along that rim, and you'll see why in just a minute. Construct the bamboo wind chime so that we can use them in our terrarium design. This is an awesome way to get that natural wood that actually is fitting with the style of the centerpiece. But even more importantly, 1 bamboo wind chime will complete 2 terrarium bowls. So that means 2 for the price of 1. So instead of $1, it's 50 cents. Oh my gosh, so excited. So next you're going to place 2 long bamboo shoots and 1 short bamboo shoot on the opposite side of your terrarium bowl, opposite the tea lights I'm meaning. And then we're ready to go ahead and add our beautiful green succulents. Now I want you to know, I always place, take a look at it, then I move some stuff around. It's okay. This is not an exact science. Remember, we give you the plan at MissPlanIt, you take it and run with it. What I want you to pay particular attention to is be sure that you have a 1 inch, at least a 1 inch gap between your succulents and your tea lights to make sure that you don't have any fire mishaps. So if you're adventurous like I am, you will simply take a bag or 2 of the green moss, break it up, and just place it down the center of the table like a table runner and put your hurricane lamps and your terrarium bowls on top of it. Now, for those of you who have to work your way up to that kind of adventure, I'm going to show you how to make a quick $2 moss pedestal. It's just a round foam disc, some hot glue. Now be careful, the glue is hot. And then you're just gonna sprinkle the moss on top and flatten it with your hand. It's really that simple. You're gonna repeat that step along the sides, adding hot glue around the side and then attaching your moss. From there, you can use it separately, or you can sit a hurricane lamp on it, or you can even sit a terrarium bowl on it. So that's just another way to add some more detail for pennies on the dollar. Thank you, Dollar Tree. So, for a total of, drum roll please, $27, you have this beautiful, Simply Succulent Centerpiece. What I love about this centerpiece and why I use it so often is you have so many variations all from the Dollar Tree. If you wanted to switch it out and use white rocks, you could. If you want to use the colored marbles, you could. If you want to use flowers, you could. There's just so many different options. I have used this same centerpiece switching out the flowers, switching out the colors of the candles, switching out the colors of the rocks. It's just the possibilities are endless. So for this centerpiece that you see right here, it was a total of $27. I know, right? $27. Gotta love it. We want to thank our wonderful sponsors at Dollar Tree for bringing us this DIY time with Miss Planet. Thank you, Dollar Tree. We hope you love this episode just as much as we love bringing it to you. If you like this video tutorial, please like us, subscribe so you can be the first to know when our weekly videos are posted every Wednesday, as well as these wonderful Dollar Tree times. In addition, you can leave a comment. We love to answer your questions, and your words of encouragement just help us to grow and move along, guys. We love them. If you would like some help with the progress, head on over to our website, MissPlanIt.com. Click on the Project Request tab and follow the easy steps. Now, I want to let you know, our calendar for 2018 is filling up very quickly. So if you have a request, please get it in sooner than later. We hate declining anyone's request, so get it in, the sooner the better. You can also follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. We love to hear your comments, and we love to see you post your project completions. Well, guys, this has been an awesome opportunity. We love sharing all of our wonderful ideas with you. And we want you to always remember, when every penny counts, count on Miss Planet. Take care. See you soon. God bless.